We are live.
All right. Let's wait for some beautiful, beautiful jewels to come in. And for my screen to load.
Yeah, and I'm just getting my key.
I forget to do that every time. My sound keeps coming back up. But we'll give it a minute for some people to happily join us. Oh. Now we're waiting.
And don't mention that where we got the ideas and stuff, because I had watched it way back, and I had started doing them, but yeah.
Right. I just don't remember the second one. You'll have to tell who tell who that is.
Gail Agastelli.
Agastelli.
The original came from.
You'll have to tell who that is. Turn your sound down.
Hold on. Gail Agastelli. I know. All right. Let me go back to my YouTube and I'll find it. Because I know Gail Agastelli is the one we're following or kind of getting the idea from, but there was somebody else she followed.
Right. All right. David just went live. That's okay. Well, you're going to have to stall for me. James Lee just got home, and it's going to take a minute for me to get in because he's got some stuff for me today. So, Marina, you might want to talk in the background.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll be right there. Go ahead.
All right. Turning my audio off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn my audio and visual off, okay? So it'll be just you.
All right, so if anybody is watching, Emily will be back in a minute. She is just taking care of something. Hi, Kristen. Emily will be back in a minute and we'll be starting. Basically, we're going to be altering a journal today to turn it into a junk journal. Or you can alter it to a glue book or to whatever way you want it to be. All right, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for Emily to get back. And I am just going to move my camera a bit. There we go, much better. It's still a little off, but. Sorry, I'm taking you for a ride. There we go.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. I just took everybody on a ride.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you drop your camera?
No, I didn't drop the camera. I just fixed the angle of it.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So what have I missed?
Nothing. Kristen's in the channel, so I said hi.
Well, hello, Miss Kristen. Thank you for coming in. And for those of you who are here and not speaking, thank you for coming in. Well, what have you said? Because I don't know.
Nothing. I just told people to hey God.
Oh, okay. Hang on to their handlebars and we're going for a ride.
There you go.
All right, just for a recap, just in case you all missed, I have been streaming with Marina for the last little bit, and we have been making some very beautiful things that we're going to be working in later on. This is the lace, or the what did we say this was?
This is called
lace.
Corset lace.
Corset lace journal, and this is how it turned out. I think it turned out gorgeous. We followed Bohemian Crafting, Bohemian Crafting, and what was her name? Come on, Marina, what's her name?
Yeah, Bohemian Crafting. That's what we followed.
Yeah, and
Scrap Queen and Scrap Queen.
No, there was another lady, and then we were directed to Bohemian Crafting.
Yeah, Scrap Queen. Scrap Queen. Scrap Queen. Scrap Queen.
All right, and so this is the beautiful journal that turned out in the last 2 days, and we have 3 beautiful signatures in here with 20 full pages in here, and so you divide that. How many pages did we say was in here? 140, 150?
About 135.
Yeah, 135 beautiful pages that we're going to be playing with in the next few months to come. But right now we've got some other things planned. And also, I was challenged by Marina yesterday to see if I could make a from scratch junk journal. And I met her challenge and succeeded. And she said that I had to have have it done by the time she got done with hers, and that I did. And so this is just blue seam binding. I may change it. I was just using that to keep it closed, but this is what it turned out to look like. And on the front, there's like little horses running around down there. It looks like they're playing in the fire. We have a what did I say, about a 1-inch spine, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but
maybe. Let me see. If I can get it right. I never hold this thing right. It's about a 1.5-inch spine.
I'm gonna put myself on mute for a minute because I want to see if I can find that other glue stick.
Okay. So hang on. Let me get this on live chat instead of top chat. I'd be doing a lot better. Anyway, this is the same thing as on the front. They're little horses, I think. There are horses and antelopes and other creatures there, but it's really neat. But that is the outside cover. And the inside cover, this is space themed. And so we have a lunar moon, or it might be a different, I can't remember where I cut it out from. It's between Mars, somewhere between Mars and in the book. So I don't know, not sure. But there is the inside cover. You have 20 full sheets in here. So you basically have 20, 40, 60, 80 pages in here that you can play with. And this is going to be an empty journal. This will be either for personal sale or in our next sale, which won't be for a little bit due to all the things that are going on in the world right now. If you are interested in purchasing from me, please let me know, and I will we'll work out a payment. But if you would like to have a journal made, a junk journal, empty junk journal, no pages are going to be wrote on or anything or done anything to. If you would like to purchase one pre-made, that way you can play in it after you get it, please let me know and we'll quote a price and we'll get it made for you. But yeah, this was the challenge, and I made it up very quickly. And if you will, if you want to find out, please check out the previous stream from yesterday, and you will see me make this from scratch.
Okay, well, I found 4 small ones. You think that's going to be enough? If I mix it in with glitter glue?
The last time that, oh, you're using glitter glue too?
Well, yeah, I'm going to mix the 2 of them. I'm going to do like the art glitter glue on the outside and then the glue stick in the middle.
Yeah, as long as you do like an X formation or like an X and then a star, you should be good with the glue on the outside.
Yeah, because I thought I had a big one, but I can't find it. I may have used it all. Ah, you know what? I just spotted it. Here it is. Nope, that's not it.
Bye. Just kidding.
Do you have that?
But yeah. Well, anyway. So today we are going to be working on something just a little bit different. Got this idea from Miss Gail Augustelli and
Crafty Irina.
This is going to be an altered book turned into junk journal / album. Not sure. Marina's going to do hers a little bit different. So mine's going to be junk journal style. Hers might be just a little bit different from mine. But today we're just going to be working on getting the pages for the journal ripped out. Mine is a slightly used book. It is a 1959 Endless Frontiers: The Story of McGraw-Hill book, and this is a 1.5 inch. How big did I say it was? I do that every time.
You said 1.5 inch.
Yeah, about a 1.5 inch spine, and we're going to be. Well, she's already got her pages ripped out. She's just gluing hers.
No. I changed the book. Remember, I went to the.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be just kind of chilling and chatting. So if you guys want to talk to us, go ahead and do that. We're just going to be doing some monotonous work, and we just wanted to get online and chat with you guys and see how the world was doing and how everybody was doing in our crafty little world. So
when you start with a journal, a book that you want to alter, what I was seeing tutorials that I was looking at from both Gail and from Crafty Irina, basically you want to take the first couple of pages and skip over them. So you're going to leave like, I love this. This is absolutely beautiful. And then leave the next couple of pages so that they're pretty much blank. So, very little writing on them, and then start from basically from the introduction or chapter 1. And that's where you're going to start ripping them. I'm going to start at the preface, but the preface page is going to get is going to be showing, but there's quite a bit of pages. I'm going to leave about 1, 2, 3, 4 pages clear. Yeah. Not untouched. So I'm going to start here. This will be my first page, so I'm not going to rip this out. So what you want to do is you want to the page that you want to start on, you want to pull that page back. And what you're going to want to do is rip out about 5 to 6 pages. Make sure you get it kind of flush to the spine. And then after that, like say 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6. These are the pages you're going to rip out. You turn another page.
Okay, if I rip my first one out, it's going to pull the previous one, because this one's kind of made a little weird. Yeah, if I got to save those two, so I can start. This is going to pull out.
All right, so you'll want to take out 6 pages, skip 2 pages, and rip 6 more out. And you keep doing that all the way to the end of the book.
If your pages are thin. If your pages are not thin, then you only want to rip out 1. Like mine are pretty thick. They're about 32 pounds.
All right. I mean, mine are about a little bit thicker than typing paper.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rip out 6. And I have, how many pages did I say I had? 253 total pages.
Now see.
So I've got 253 pages in this book that I'm playing with here. And I don't remember how many Marina said was in hers.
I'm not going to actually rip them out, because if I do, I'm going to end up cutting the rest of them. So I'm going to just do it this way instead.
Use your X-Acto knife and cut?
Yeah, I think I need to.
All right, I'm going to test this because I hadn't ripped any out. So, oh, they're in signatures.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm doing it this way.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to probably do the same thing, unless it's a small signature and it's right in between the 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 2 pages shy, so it's going to, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and rip that whole signature out, maybe. Let me see if that's the same all the way through.
All right, I need a second ruler.
I don't know. I may have to use my knife. 1, 2, 6. I'll try. I got my sharp doozy here. Hopefully I don't screw it up.
There we go. All right, now I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to work for me. Look at that. I tried to cut it, and it just ripped that whole signature out. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. I mean, this is an older book. So, yeah. We're going to take that page and turn it.
All right, then you've got this one, and you're going to do start again. 1.
This is a Sonian.
4.
So what's happening is it's wanting to come out, literally. So it's coming out right there at the front. See that?
That's why I'm cutting it. See how I'm doing?
I tried. See, I tried, and that's what happened.
So yeah, you may have to either change another book, but see, I'm cutting it so that it doesn't.
I'm gonna go see if I can find one. Right back. Put the cap on my knife. Yeah.
There we go. Woo, that worked. Okay, let's skip 1 and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ruler there.
All right, I gotta ask.
What's that?
This is In God We Still Trust. I got it to tear apart. It's a 365-day devotional, but the stuff that's in here is more about like politics and stuff. And it's got the pages are slick. I don't know if that works because it looks like it's going as well.
You had showed me one that had like there was another book that you had.
The what?
There was another book that you had.
Yeah, this is the same way. Dag nabbit. The one that I had previous?
No, beforehand. We got one here.
The real estate one? I'm gonna see. The reason why I put it back is because I figured out what year it was. This is a 1948 book right here. That's the reason why I put it back. And the pages are yellowed. And I'm not sure if this is going to be the same way or not.
Well, then the other choice is while I do this, you can make a junk journal like from scratch.
No, I'm not. That wouldn't be right. I'm gonna try and see if this works. I'm gonna move my paper out of the way. I don't need that right now. All right, so it's a real estate handbook.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna see. There's a lot of paper in between. That's a good. From that first page, from that vintage first page where this is connected to that cover. Look how many pages is in between that. I'm not gonna save that many.
Yeah, that might be too much.
All right, so I'm gonna rip out from the forward on. Oh no, it might be the same flipping way. Yeah, let's go in. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Got older books. That's the thing. I've got older books. Hang on, let me see if I can find one more. I think I ripped all my good ones up.
Emily?
Yeah.
With that first book that you chose, can't you do it the same way that I'm doing it? So
I think I found one. I found an old 1983 recipe book. Whew.
That's big.
It's a big one. It is a big one, but I can deal with it. I've done.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Wemsley.
Hey, Deborah. Hi, Susan.
If you go back to the first one, can't you leave it like a half-inch margin on the?
No, that would make the pages bulky.
Well, that's what I'm doing because I can't pull them out.
So I think I'll just use this one. I can use the recipes that I pull out anyway.
All right.
It's a big boy, but I mean, it's only a good maybe 1.5 inches bigger and about 2 inches wider. It ain't that bad. See, it's not bad. I've got a whole box of these recipe books that I've pulled from. So these pages are a little bit thinner than the other ones too. And I'll pull all the shiny pages out because those won't stick very good. See, that rips out really good. Hello, Liz.
Haley.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, oh yeah, those rip out like butter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can put these in junk journals too.
Yep.
Oh, there's a glossy picture. Gotta get that out of there. One, 2.
So just so you guys know, normally you would just rip out the pages, but because of the way mine is sewn in, that if I rip one out, it's going to come out the other side. So I'm kind of devising it to leave 6 things in here, and it becomes a little bit cleaner too. So basically, I started at the beginning. So I went to the first chapter. Left that one alone, that one alone, that one alone, that one alone, and then I started. So when I go back and I glue things, it'll be the first page, 6 missing, and then the second page, and then right after start a new one, miss 6, and so on and so forth. So
Trevor, we are going to be altering a book.
Okay, so what's that? That's 1, 2, and then I got 6. 1, 2.
And what we're doing right now is we're ripping out pages and gluing them together. This is basically like a chill and chat, getting this ready for the next project that we're taking on.
Yep.
So you can sit and chat with us. You can come in and out.
If anybody wants to join us, grab a book and cut along with us.
Grab a book and come on with us. So you're using existing books. I'm getting a clue. Oh,
Correct. Yeah. We're using existing books. So instead of ripping the book completely out, instead of ripping out the pages completely, we're saving some of them. So we're just reducing the bulk.
Yeah, this stuff you'll see again. The stuff that I'm ripping out, I'm going to use in the junk journals we're going to be making in the future. Because we're going back into making junk journals because that's what people want to see. So we're getting back into that. So hopefully you guys will be interested to come back. I know everybody likes the style junk journals that I make because I decorate the pages up so differently and pretty. And I love doing that. I love creating with just stuff that I have on my desk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. I'm going with 7 on that one. Chocolate mayonnaise cake. Oh, I've heard of those.
Heart attack.
Yeah, heart attack in a jar. I mean, I like mayonnaise, but I don't eat it on everything. I only eat it on like hamburgers and hot dogs and just a few random things. Like if I'm out of eggs, a tablespoon of mayonnaise substitutes for 1 egg. Did you guys know that?
Yep.
You can't hardly taste it unless you really despise mayonnaise and you gotta taste for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Susan, do you want to join us since it is a fun process? You're more than welcome to join us, darling. We'll grab you a book. Marina will send you a link and we'll get you in if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so we're going with 7. Oh, Susan said she just finished her very first junk journal. She said it was so much fun. Well, I'm so happy for you. Hey, why don't you? Do you have a cell phone or a webcam that you would like to come on with us and let us see your beautiful journal? We would love to see it. Hey, that's your birthday.
Realized I was so far off camera. Somebody should have said something.
Huh?
I said somebody should have said something. I was way off camera.
All right, I've lost myself in this. Hang on a minute.
Susan, it's pretty simple. If you really want to come on, I send you the link. All you do is click on the link and follow it till it comes to it opens up the StreamYard. No pressure. If you want to come on, I can certainly send you the link and you can try. I've got actually 3 or 4 of the metal rulers.
I don't have any metal rulers. What y'all talking? I need one. Hey, where y'all getting them things?
Dollar store.
Oh, really? I don't think I've seen them in mine.
And actually, I lucked out because the other day when I went to the thrift store before all this hoopla happened, they had one in the bin. I was like, okay, nabbed.
Ah.
So now I've got 3 of them, but only 2 of them work. The other one, the backing came out of it.
Ah.
I'm going to put a ruler here for a second. See what we've got left back here. That one I want to keep.
I know, right, Susan? I've not eaten anything but a handful of vegetable chips and a couple swallows of tea. That does make a person hungry, don't it? I was sitting there munching in Marina's ear while she was while we were getting things ready.
Okay, so I'm going to keep these 2. Keep these 2. I'm going to cut these out. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
This will be the biggest book besides my art journal that I've done in a while. I think I've only done art journals. This will be a big one. I'll have to make some pretty big pockets to fill these pages.
No, just you can follow and do the pockets the way Gail showed.
Well, that is true. I'll have to watch the video again. I watched that one. I remember watching that one when I first started doing junk journals.
Susan says those pictures of food make a person hungry.
Yeah, that's what I was commenting on.
So as you can see now, it's quite a bit less bulky. So when you put ephemera or you turn pages into pockets, it's going to be quite a bit less chunky. So I took out quite a bit.
Ew, that looks like an octopus. What the heck is that? Right, I'm gonna get something different. This pretty caviar mousse. Yuck! You can keep your fish. You can keep your fish eggs. Yuck. That's an acquired taste right there. I knew it was sea life. It just had to be.
You know, I'm wondering if I shouldn't do the same thing with this book and make it a side book. I gotta clean it though. Show you. This one I would definitely have to cover it with something. I have this one as well. And this one's, it's called the Man's Barbecue.
The Man's Barbecue?
Yep.
That's a little bitty thing. Well, we got all kinds of shapes and sizes over here going on, don't we?
See, I'm thinking, because look at this. This has got, like, it almost, the only problem is this one here, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to completely cover the papers with something else.
How thick is it?
Nah, it's not very thick. It's only half an inch.
Just glue your pages together. Don't rip any out. That way they stay together.
No, it'd still be too thick.
Oh.
It'll be too thick.
Almost to the end, ladies. Almost to the end of this book, and I'll be able to start gluing.
This one, I can't tell if I had started it.
I can count because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do coats. Let's see.
See, this one I had started it. Okay, so if I keep, let's leave this one alone.
Oh wow, that is perfect. All the pages down to the brown sheet get ripped out. That is flipping awesome. Ooh, there's a hand. There's a hand. Dang, blast it. Lost where I was at. Those pages ripped out so good and cleanly. I don't know where I ripped out at. Maybe I gotta go all the way back and count where I know where they came out. A long way back. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. No, I haven't been here. Even if I get lost, I can probably do it over again. And I had it counted just right from here, so I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I went and bought one at the dollar store this morning, Susan. That's the best spot. So
I got mine out of the garbage because James Lee found this.
Usually I go to the library, but with the COVID and everything else, the library's closed right now, so.
All right, that's where it starts, right there. Rip that close. 1, 2. Oh, I counted it just right. I'm glad I remembered that I went to the end of the book. I don't know where I screwed up at. You can also go to a thrift store as well and find books on the shelf. That's where I found a lot of my old vintage books. I found those at a thrift store. But I know that a lot of your thrift stores and your Goodwills are closed down due to all this mess.
Yeah.
And don't think that you're just limited to regular books. Use a magazine. You can use a magazine and do the same exact thing. Like I have one that I've made into an art journal from a Bazaar magazine. It's the thicker book. I have made it into an art journal, and these are basically the same size. And I've just took my magazine pages and I've glued them together. You can do the same exact thing with this as you can a regular book. The only thing different from these and a regular book is you're using book pages that are paper, not magazine pages, which have like a slick surface on them. And the books have a harder spine and surface. That is the only thing that's different about from a magazine and a regular book. So if you want to play, get you a magazine and start gluing your pages together. Don't rip them out if you don't have to. Just glue your pages together like that into like maybe 3 to 4 pages at a time to make your book pages. And you can play along right with us. So don't think that just because you don't have a book to play with, go grab a magazine and start gluing some pages together. You can make it just like this. Did I lose it again?
No. Oh, you.
I marked them. See, I was smart this time. I marked them. 1, 2, 6. Okay, I made mine from scratch with a chipboard from the cover and spine. I used wallpaper to cover it. Hey, that worked. Hey, I've done that.
Exactly. And I have wallpaper that I'm going to be doing that with, Susan.
I've got wallpaper out the yang over there in my paper corner. Y'all ain't seen my wrapping paper and wallpaper cord, have you? You don't want it. It's all piled up into a corner. That's back when I was doing junk journaling and all that. I was using that paper. Now, since we're getting back into it, I'll actually dive back into that paper. All right. That page will glue to this. Now, you know what? I'm going to save that. I'm only going to rip out 5, so that'll glue together, and then that way I'll have a back page, and I'll take this off. Decisions. No, I'll go ahead and rip it out. Just take it loose from that. Nope, I can't because it's glued to it. Darn it. I'll just take that piece off.
There we go. All right, so that one's done.
I got a wallpaper book that they were going to discard. Oh, you haven't seen my wallpaper book, have you? I just acquired this. Marina's seen it.
I've seen some of it. Yep.
That out from there, and I will be ready to start gluing these puppies down. All right, so that's what I took out of this book. See how much that is?
So I was trying to see if I had a big book like yours. I've got the sports book, but the problem is that half of it's slick and half of it's regular.
Well, you seen what I did. Is it the front half? Oh, that's that book you were showing me.
Yeah. So half of it's slick and half of it's regular.
Well, it shouldn't matter. I just got all the shiny stuff out, so I wouldn't be confused.
I can't. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
All right, so while she's getting that, this is what the spine looks like now. You see all those pages disappeared out of that? Once you start adding stuff to this, this will bulk back out and it will look almost like normal again. But half of those pages have been ripped out, and I can use a bunch of these as pockets and things for this same book. So I'm not going to be not using this. So I'm thinking I've changed my mind over several times. So this one might be an altered cookbook, basically. That's what it is.
I mean, if you look at this one, okay, it's pretty huge. It looks like it is 12 by 8, almost 9. So, but half of the book up to here, these are all slick. So
this one's an 11 by 8.5. So that's about right. About the same.
I kind of like this idea, this one too, because I can just put like a regular paper on it.
Oh yeah, so you won't have to do a lot of cutting. So it's up to you. I mean,
so we still have to do not a lot of cutting. Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah. I know what you mean now. Yeah, I mean, because I was planning on doing this using this book anyway to do it. because it is, actually, I don't know what, somebody ripped out the front. That was when it was dedicated. It was made in this book was published in 1967.
Mine was in 1983, year after I was born.
So what I could do here.
This book is 36 years old, guys. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these pages in here in a specific folder thing, because whenever I do rip out a bunch of pages like this out of a book, I try and label what they are in the pack. That way, whenever I go to get into find sheets for a junk journal, you know exactly what's in it, and you ain't going, oh, what's in this? What's in this? You already know. I'm going to label it. I'm going to write it in pencil because I'll reuse it.
Okay, so this one here.
I'll go back and I'll pull a bunch of. Oh, thank you, Susan. She was 67, Susan said. Somebody wrote a 93 in there. How about we erase that 93 and make it a non-existent? Didn't I say I was going to keep that one? Yeah, I was going to glue that one down, even though it's against my policy. So this one was going to be glued to this one. I'm going to just place a marker just in case I fumble it up again.
Okay, so these two have to go together. And you've got one.
And I lose my place. I'm using my scraps that when I altered my my Altoids tin. These are the scraps I have left, so they're coming in handy. They'll probably get put in here in little spots. And this is going to be a true junk journal, but I'm thinking, as I said, it's probably an altered book journal, like that. Oh, you are not. Susan says I'm as antique as them books are. I'm as old as these books. These recipes are probably older than we are. They just got it written down in the book.
This one was published in 1967. I was born in 1963. So there we go.
I think Mama Wanda's got everybody beat.
Probably.
Oh, she does. She jokes about it sometimes when she comes in. She does not like the O word. She doesn't. She was like, she's like, you calling me old? I was like, oh no, Mama Wanda, no. I'm not calling you that. No, I'm cuss words. Susan said she was born in 61.
Well, there we go. We're in about the same age group.
If I screw up from this again, I'm a pretty dumb blonde.
No.
Hey, I'm pretty, I'm dumb, and I'm a blonde. Hey, I can make jokes. No, I even James Lee. He laughed. He went, oh, his little smart ass laugh. But I can get away with it. I'm making fun of myself. Well, hot dang, I had just about enough of these little placers to get to the end of the book. Oh dang! I still have one to grow on. Oh. That's pretty good. So, is anybody working on anything while we're sitting here listening to us make fun of us? What you working on today? Susan says, "No, I'm not sorry to say." That's okay. I'm proud of my age. My mama and my grandmother taught me quite a bit. I'm not one bit ashamed of my age. I claim it. If you don't like how old you are, don't say your age. I'm proud of my age. I can tell you that. I've lived a lot of memories. Lots of memories in those years. What I'm doing is I'm actually putting Aileen's tacky glue on here because I would use one heck of a large amount of glue sticks. So going back to the original, and I'm gonna dry each page. That way it's dry and not loosey goosey. Okay. She said she has to send some beads that she made and put some resin on them. Oh, I wish I had some resin. I can't resin mine because I don't have any. You make paper beads, Susan? Is that what you mean? Because I make paper beads. I'm actually in the process of making some. I just haven't gotten them all rolled and I gotta paint them. Never played with resin, but I want to. You want to? I want to. Oh, you work with polymer clay? I don't make polymer clay beads. Because a lot of the times when I bake them, they roll off the pan. I made a few at one point in time, and then I probably lost them. Paper beads are very, very easy. But once you get the hang of it, like, you become tired, but you'll sit there in front of it. Every now and again when I'm being stressful or watching, I'll grab my little bag, my glue, my little skewer I used to roll with, and my paper, and I sit in front of the TV and roll them. I have glue and shards with glue mess all over me by the end. I mean, I normally do when I've got some fragile things I need to bake. I use the baking paper, the parchment paper. Need to go back through and touch up some spots that I missed. I have to work fast. The only part I don't like about the magazine pages, that's one of the reasons why I tore them out, is they like to lift from the, they like to lift from each other, so you gotta use a real strong adhesive. They like to separate the words. I make what you call tinfoil hats to cover them, or tents, to cover the pieces I don't want burnt. Man, they had the mowers out next door. Had my sinuses all screwed up today. I had to go out and walk in it. My little errand I had to run for the show. I had to go out and walk in it, man. Clogged my sinuses straight the heck up. I probably used darn near almost this whole big bottle when we were doing this. Come on now. Taking up. Yep. I put it chewed on me. Yeah, they do. If they lay directly on the tinfoil, they will get a shiny spot. So do you all have any ideas on what we could do with these books, like in the future, like for a page? Maybe one of these days we'll put a thing out where we pick a person from the group or whoever's in chat, and we'll.
Oh wow! This one really look how much thinned out it ended up being.
Oh yeah, that's what mine turned out to look like. Yeah. Maybe we will pick someone out of the chat and we will design a page that's according to what they said.
I'm thinking, since I have all of these pages, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to glue it to the pages that are shiny. Because see, half of the book is all shiny.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. But use a real strong glue, because what I've noticed is that they like to peel away from it. So make sure that you put a strong glue.
Art glitter glue, because I'm not keeping any of these magazine pages. Just throwing them all out.
Make pockets and stuff with them. Sew them. Use your sewing machine. Don't throw them out. Instead of using fabric like the one that we seen, use your paper. You sew the paper and make pockets. Just cover them up. Mm. Don't throw them away. Don't waste paper. You're doing a junk journal. Not throwing paper away.
I don't know. I'll see. This I'm definitely gonna, because this one ended up ripping, or otherwise this wouldn't be good.
Oh, wait a minute. Flip that back over. Flip the other side. You see what I see?
What?
A ship. Do you see the ship?
Yeah. What about it? Tough cut.
Okay, you don't have to use the whole thing. You've got. Shoot, I was touching the screen. Did you see that boat in the center? You can use it.
I don't know.
You can put it on like a blue background or something, and use it as a like a sunshine at the beach or some day at the beach, that kind of thing.
All right. So we got.
Hey, Teresa. Yeah, waste not, want not. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Deborah said to gesso the pages first and glue them together. I'm guessing that's because when you gesso the page, it gives it grit, gives it something to stick to.
Why would you gesso the page?
I don't know. I'm just reading the comment.
Yeah, that would just be wasting things. Because I'm not okay. I'm gluing them together, but the tacky glue should be more than enough to actually. I'm not even going to use. I'm going to use this tacky glue. This, I think I've got a couple of these. And I'm just going to put a gloss like thing. I'm not going to wait. I don't think I need to waste gesso. Because gesso is just going to make the pages heavy. If you were using this like a glue stick, then I would agree to gesso them. But yeah, I think this will work. Except I don't think I've ever used this one yet. Oh, this one's brand new. And it's dry. Woohoo. Let's see how much I've used it. I have not.
You know what I've been itching to do again? I know that you'd hate them, Marina, but I'm going to have to do one soon. I've been itching to do one.
What?
A ring-bound journal.
No, I just did 3 of them, remember?
No, I meant with the pull-apart rings where you make each page and you put it in.
I have those, yeah.
I'm itching to make one of those because I got a big response whenever I did that. I made 2 of them, and they were absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Way back when I first started journaling. Oh my gosh. Rose Claudel, I don't know if you remember me talking about it, but she sent in a picture of her family that used to be in the Navy, and I made a page specifically for him, and she ended up buying the journal as well. So I think in the next couple of months, I'm going to start another ring-bound journal. I really enjoy doing it.
I thought you said that those don't sell very well.
Oh, they did. They did. I'm not going to tell you how much they sold for.
No, I don't need to know that, but I'm saying, okay. Yeah, that you're going to definitely, it's not that I hate them. I have never done them. But
oh my gosh, you can take each page, you design each page. You don't sit there and put it all together. You can when you make the pages, you punch the holes in the side of the paper, your cardstock, thick cardstock. And then you just
let me talk. I got something already for that.
What?
I already have something for when you're ready to do that.
Okay.
I bought it in anticipate. Oh, shoot.
What are you doing?
Shoot. We owe somebody. No, you don't. I do.
What?
Oh, my God. I just remembered.
What? Maybe I can help you. What?
I owe Stacy a journal. Or I owe her a gift.
I don't know.
Remember the challenge that I never met?
Yeah, but she said you didn't have to. Remember? She said it doesn't, even if you sign up for it, you don't have to do it. It's not a must. Remember? But I would message her and ask her.
Because I forgot that was that.
She might be really antsy about what's going on, as you can tell from posts. She might be real antsy, so I don't know. I would message her and ask her personally if she would still like that journal.
Yeah, because I forgot all about it, that I had bought it to send it to her in case I lost.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't enter the challenge. I didn't want to lose. I don't win very many of her things.
I didn't care about losing. It was the fact that I forgot all about it.
I asked you about that the other day.
I don't even know if she announced the winner for it.
She did. Who was it? Was it Crystal that got it?
I don't know.
Who won? Was it Crystal Valentine that won the Stacy's challenge? I think it was. I'm not exactly sure. If y'all could refresh our memories, if you watch Stacy Poodle Mama, who won that challenge? Because it was right after Christmas, if I'm correct. The next journal challenge? I don't remember. Oh, I was so mad at Cooper the other day. I left my door open to cool off in here, to let the heat in and out. Cooper had snuck in here and hacked his leg on one of my boxes. I had to throw the whole box out, get everything out, and throw the whole box out.
Yep, that's why I'm always double checking when my dog was here that I never left anything on the floor.
Oh God, this room is off limits to my animals. I mean, every now and again they'll come in here because I let them, and then they get shooed out. They leave, take them out because he knows I get antsy. I'm gonna pull my chair back up. Somehow I hit the thing and dropped my butt down into the pool.
I think I'm gonna have to put a bit of glue in this, water in this, because this is really.
Yeah, you could probably use a Mod Podge to do this. And that's what I'm thinking I'm going to try on the next page. I think I'm going to try Mod Podge to save my glue. Why didn't I think of that? Thank you. That's what I use, actually, Susan. That's what exactly this is. This is Elmer's glue. Trust me, I keep a bunch of it. I keep it in gallons. That's what I make my Mod Podge, my homemade Mod Podge with. I got another half gallon over here, and I'll probably mix about 3 or 4 more batches of Mod Podge, and I'll have to get another gallon of it. But 2 gallons total have lasted me about 3 years. And I bought on a fly Oh, good God. Oh my God. I need to switch this to a plastic container. I'm a dummy. I didn't grease the sides. Oh my God, that hurts.
Mine just went squirted.
I should have hollered at him to open that jar. That hurt my hands.
Baby.
Yeah, baby. What are you doing? Okay, because I just turned my heater off because it got really hot in here. Whew. It was chilly in the house, and I turned the heater on, and I'm burning up now. Now I gotta put the glue cap back on my glue because I have just that one bottle of Aliens. I gotta get a couple of bottles. I'm gonna be using a lot of Mod Podge soon. Hey,
Yep.
John here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering who the heck you were talking to. Coco's on the bottom shelf. Very bottom where doggies' treats are. Sorry, guys, talking to Duke James. Oh, only thing about that, it's very wet. Very, very wet. Oh my gosh. I looked down and this word says Salmon carbonara. I could have sworn that said salmon carbonara. Good Lord. It was on the brain. Woo, this says chocolate Kahlua sundaes. Ooh. Get the sundaes. I want the Kahlua. Wow. Yeah, that's just as nice. So yeah, I'm gonna be using Mod Podge. I would use Mod Podge, Marina. This is a lot better than using your good glues.
No.
And it works.
I'm liking this one that I watered it down. It's not wrinkling the page. Or Mod Podge is gonna just ruin this.
I mean, it made it wrinkle a little bit, but you got to think we're going to be covering it up anyhow. So
I know.
once the book's closed, it'll be kind of, the pages will straighten out because they are bowing just a little bit. What's that? Ooh, rubber bands. I know I could do a little thing with this. I've got a little craft that I was playing it with some of these. Somebody else had sent me a bunch of these, and I've lost them. So yeah. Oh,
Okay,
I remember.
Screwed up somehow. I ended up.
What did you do?
I missed a page somehow.
See why I marked mine?
See, I got these. I'm gonna have to glue three papers together. Oh well.
That's why I marked mine because I kept losing count.
Actually,
Well,
I'm gonna turn this one into a pocket.
dryer hot on my legs where I've been using it.
Yeah, see, somehow the whole book is screwed up. Because see, now I got another one. So I screwed up somehow. Oh,
Save
no.
some of those pictures because some of those pictures look actually pretty. You could add those. You can incorporate those pictures in.
No. The whole point, that's the whole point of me ripping this book apart.
Oh.
No, this was my bad. I should not, like, I wasn't looking at the fact that half of it was magazine papers. So I screwed up in buying it to begin with. If I had seen that half of it was magazine papers, I would have never bought it.
I take anything. I can use just about anything you give me.
Nope.
Especially in junk journals.
Yeah, you'll see how I fix this one. Once these are done and these are glued back, I'm going to put the regular book papers on it.
Looks like I'll be collecting junk journal stuff again.
I got it. You don't.
What? What'd you say?
I got a lot of that stuff. I don't need to collect any of it.
Oh, me, I put a lot of it up, and I've been sending it out as Happy Mail and putting it in kits. I gotta get my collection back up again since we're getting back into junk journals.
We're doing both. We're not doing just one. You know, we're doing a whole bunch of different things.
Oh yeah, I know, but I want to make at least 2 that I know of.
Mm.
I want to make the ring bell journal, which is going to take like little bits and pieces of things like ephemera and things. I know Rose sent me some, but those are going to get used up fairly quickly with the next couple of journals. Which I need to show that. If I think about it, remind me by the end of the show to bring out Rose's ephemera box that she sent me. Oh, next Susan. Still on, come back. Remind me by the end of the show if I'm going to remember to bring out Rose's box that she sent me.
All right, take care, Susan.
Huh?
I was just saying bye to Susan.
Oh, I can't hear you over the dryer. I've got you up as loud as I can get you. that's hot. It's very hot. This is actually getting done pretty quick now that I'm using our spot. My other way was a little fun. I'm using less material. I just splattered glue all over my shirt. You know what's going through my mind right now?
So,
I'm thinking of a nursery rhyme.
mhm,
You know the nursery rhyme Simple Simon?
mhm,
I got that running through my head.
mhm.
I'm looking at all these food recipes, and I'm thinking of Simple Simon going to the fair. He's bringing pie, or because he met a pie. I don't know the whole nursery rhyme by heart, but I just remember like bits and pieces.
All right. So then once you've got it all glued in, at least the best that you can, the idea then is you want to take it and you want to put it in between a couple of books.
Yeah, something heavy. That way it'll flatten your pages out.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to be very successful with this one, but we'll see.
Oh, I've got a few books I'm gonna put it between. I got a few sitting over here. Remember that big old fabric book, or not fabric, but the wallpaper book? Yeah, it's gonna get underneath that. That sucker's probably a good 10 pounds heavy. Oh yeah, they let James Lee go to work today. And to tell you, his boss cleared him. Thank God. Happy. Very, very happy.
All right. So now on the next one, though, I am not going to do it like that at all.
Are you done already?
On the first one, yeah,
Oh yeah, you're doing 2.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, if I do that first one I had, where it was pulling out,
Yeah.
I'll probably have to just glue pages together back
That's
to
what I
back
did. Yeah, that's what I did.
instead of pulling them out, and because those are the ones that have the sewn in signatures, not the ones that are glued in like these.
Yeah.
The older books that are sewn in are really hard to take out, but easy to take out. If you really want a bunch of them connected, that's the best book to buy. But when you need it, you can't find one. Now, when you don't need it like that, that's when that's all you'll find.
Exactly.
So that one, I think I'm just going to glue paper together instead of trying. It might be a little bit on the outside. So it's going to get out. It's going to be fine.
All right. All right, now going back to my first book. This is the one that I want to overthink these two. I'm gonna.
Halfway through. Yep. Reach the halfway center. Let's get coffee. Yeah, my collaging class got canceled all the way up until the 21st of April. I was looking forward to that class. I had a composition book all ready to go for it, too.
I'm sure they'll offer it again.
Yeah, and I think everybody's worried, you know. And little critters just running around making everybody sick.
Yep.
Babe, have you cleaned the filter on it lately? Here we go. We got quiet again. What the heck happened?
People are probably just doing their own thing.
We have anybody working on anything? For those of you who are watching, what you working on? Talk to us. This is sort of like a chill and chat while we get these books prepared.
Inquiry minds want to know.
Oh, Deborah's doing the same thing we're doing. She's participating. Deborah, do you want to come on with us? And Teresa says she's laminating her newspaper clippings, obituaries, and other things. Deborah, do you want to come on with us since you're doing what we're doing?
Nice, Teresa.
Huh?
I was saying nice to Teresa.
don't have a laminator, but I got laminate sheets. I'm thinking
They're not expensive. I bought my first laminator for like $20.
you ain't got no, when you ain't got that $20, it is expensive.
Well, yeah, you have it. You can order one.
I'd have to have a couple of sales for me to get that. We're going to be so behind on our rent right now because he missed a full week of work. And our rent was due this past week. And yeah.
She doesn't have a webcam hooked up or anything, so.
Well, you can use your phone, hon. That's how I'm screaming.
Yeah, but if she doesn't have anything to hold that phone, it's not going to work. So.
Let's look. Well, you don't have to be on camera. You can just sit there and talk with us. We'd love to have you. You don't have to be directly on camera. There's an option to turn your camera off like this right here. I can turn my camera off. And it'll go just to Marina. And then I can bring myself, if I can get the button pressed. Well, there we go. See, I can bring myself back. But you were still able to hear me. So you can set your phone on your table, and you can sit there and chitter chat with us without even having to be on camera. And I was doing all that from my phone. So. Awesome. Are you going to start doing videos, Deborah? Later, because I'll be watching. As long as me or Marina are not online, we'll be watching.
Yeah, well, it seems to be our habit around 1 or 2 o'clock, which just seems to be good because we spend the morning planning, getting things ready, and then going online for a couple hours, which that seems to be working for us.
Yeah, I mean, we were a little bit late today because we were in what is it, the word? We were thinking on different ideas on what we should start. So
well, not only that, but I had to go because with everything going on, like I explained to you this morning, with Tim Hortons, they've closed down. So because of everything is opening only for a couple hours a day to limit the amount of traffic. So what they've done is they're not opening at 8, 9, or 6, 7 a.m. in the morning anymore. They're opening at 11 or 12. Well, my daughter goes through the mall at 8 a.m. So everything is still closed, so she can't get her breakfast. So what I did is I went to Tim Hortons and bought her the croissants that she likes, and that way she can bring them with her. We'll have to go get more this weekend because they only had 4, and I ate one because I was starving. So I'll have to go buy her some more over the weekend.
She won't be too mad because she's only got one more work day, right?
Well, tomorrow, yeah, and then she's got all of next week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're not stopping. She's considered essential.
Oh.
So, because she works for a credit card company. So, and because of that, they're considered essential. So they are not allowing them to stop. They're one of the businesses that were deemed that they have to remain open, like banks and institutions and credit cards and things like that.
I was wondering if the banks were going to stay open because that's how people are going to be getting money if everybody is, the way things are.
Well, I'm not sure about how you guys, but most of ours are all direct deposits.
Well, yeah, everything that we have is direct deposit. Everything's electronic. We don't hardly touch money anymore.
Yeah.
So everything that we have is electronic, which
Well,
is a good
believe
thing.
it or not, and I know a lot of companies, believe it or not, they're telling you don't bring money. Don't use money. If you're going to come, you're going to buy something, bring your debit or your credit card. So we've been leaving everything in the bank and just using our, our cards instead.
Yeah. Not here. They still.
No, here they won't accept it.
Money.
They prefer, if you have the option of leaving it in your bank and paying by card, that's what they're saying. They prefer that.
Yeah.
That and by the way, we did end up going to like a semi-martial martial law.
Are you serious? They're forcing people to stay inside?
Yes, ma'am. With fines up to $1 million.
Dang.
Yep. They implemented it as of midnight last night. If your offense is 1,000, second offense is 10,000, third offense is $1 million. Yeah, they're being extremely serious and extremely steep. They are not fooling around whatsoever.
What if you have some of those people that was like the hare and didn't prepare?
Yeah.
Instead of being like the turtle and being
well,
cautious.
there's a lot of them that are like my son said to me yesterday, he doesn't mind the fact that he still has to go out and work. That some of his jobs were deemed essential. Well, I said, okay, that's fine, except that, just because you're young doesn't make you invincible. And he goes, oh, you're quoting the president. I'm the prime minister. I said, yep, because he's right.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't care what age you are, you're not invincible.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot. Wait, I forgot to do this one.
You are definitely correct on that one. There are young folks that have met their demise, and they were young.
Yep.
If you were older, you know what I just said. I don't want to say the bad word, so I'm using big words. That way, if we do have tiny tots watching, they don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have not enforced that here as of yet. But like I said, with James Lee's job.
Yeah.
With James Lee's job,
that's different. That is deemed essential. You know what, Deborah? Ignore them. I really couldn't care 2 cents of what people.
Yeah. You know what I say about those people that like to discriminate and be mean to people? Go somewhere else.
Yep.
If you're gonna critique people and be mean and do everything you can to upset them, then you don't need to be.
Why are you in here?
Yeah, exactly. Go away. Go find somebody else's to stream to lurk and be mean in. Bye. You can show yourself out. Every channel weeds the bad people out. They leave themselves, so you don't even have to do nothing. Losing a few will not hurt me. I don't care. The bad apples will take their own trash out. And I have a few that I have done that to. Goodbye.
There was a way of cutting the page that it made a double pocket. So I think what I'm going to have to do.
Because what I've learned is I'm not out for subscribers. I'm not out to be having a popularity contest. I'm out to teach people and
Yep.
people, and if people enjoy what I do, that's great. Thank you for keep returning. But if you don't enjoy my work and what I do, show yourself out. Goodbye. Don't need you.
It's like I tell people, you know what? If you don't like something, don't watch it.
Okay.
So this one, I'm going to have its second. Want to make a second pocket on top of it.
And what I've learned also, thank you for the thumbs down, because you're actually helping my channel. When you don't put a thumbs down or a thumbs up, you're hurting my channel. So guess what? Thank you for the thumbs down.
Which reminds me, thumbs up for anybody that's in channel, please. Greedy, please.
You got to have a hard shell sometimes. And I learned. I was just like you, Deborah. When I first started YouTube, I didn't know which way was up or down, didn't know the rules. But you know what? I got so many harsh comments that I learned to have a hard shell, and I learned to speak up.
You still do.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Lise. You reiterated what we were saying. Nobody's forcing you to watch this. No one's telling you you have to watch this, stay on this channel. No. Make your way out. If you don't want to watch, go watch somebody else.
And you know what? Other people might do this differently. They might do it better. You know, that's fine too. It's like I said, somebody commented yesterday that I had such a hard time in doing it because I was trying to learn the same way you were learning it. And unfortunately, my brain couldn't process it. So, I have to go back and I'm going to have to do it. And that's why I don't like the junk journal, because it's in my mind, it's not processed the way I like it.
Right.
So I
agree. There's many things I've trashed.
Exactly.
I didn't like it. It went into the garbage.
Like I said, like I watched Lizzie's Laced Up album, and I really, really love the way she did hers. So I ordered the pieces. They should be in the next couple of days, and I'm going to redo the album the way I like.
Right.
And it's not that it didn't come out bad. It's just too bulky for what I wanted. And that's the way I am sometimes. I'm extremely undecisive sometimes. Very, very indecisive. It's like we started out with what? One idea today, and then we ended up with a total switch around.
Oh, yeah. It is called creativity, Lee said.
Yes, ma'am.
You are your own worst critic. That's what you have to keep in mind.
Oh, yes.
You are your own worst critic, and you are your own worst boss. That's what you got to keep in mind.
Totally agree with that one.
I am my own worst critic. Literally. Because sometimes I think it looks absolutely horrible, and and other people absolutely love it. I mean, you're too hard. If you're too hard on yourself, then you won't have the confidence to show it. You gotta have confidence in what you do. Have confidence. Don't hide. Have confidence and show your work. As I said, other people may think that you have the most beautiful piece of artwork on this green earth. But you in your mind saying, "Oh my God, this is ugly. I'm going to burn this." No, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm probably speaking out of a lot of people's minds right now. Probably a lot of people are shaking their heads. Just, yep, I hear you, bud. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That is me.
But don't be hard on yourself.
I'm my own worst critic. That one, I totally agree with you there.
You know, you are your own worst critic and your own worst boss. My hours of business are basically 7 o'clock in the morning ish. If I'm not asleep, Marina's kind of like my alarm clock.
Pretty much.
Anymore. Because we wake up and get her moving around about the same time. So if I'm not up, I'm texting her. Or if I'm up, I'm texting her. If she's up, she's texting me. And I wake up immediately. And I know I got to get my happy buddy in here working. Because we got stuff to do. But,
so
yeah, don't be scared to share your artwork.
All right, got the second book done.
Hey, you already got 2 done. And I'm still working on this one.
I know that.
You're quick doing this. Me, I'm a slowpoke.
Because you decided you wanted to March project.
Yeah, but I quit drying it though. I quit drying every page. I'm just letting it dry. But I will have to go back through and dry it though because they will be flimsy and I'm afraid that they'll stick to each other because I do have some wet spots in there.
All right, that's 2 down, enough to go. That's not bad. 4:30.
Wow, 2 hours just went. Shoo.
Yep. Well, we're gonna have to. We can't go too much longer because I got to make dinner and I'm starting to shake.
You gotta take your medicine?
No, I forgot again.
Jeez Louise, how many times do I gotta tell you? I gotta be on top of you.
Yeah.
People used to get after me when I wouldn't eat and I'd start shaking.
Yeah.
They did. They'd fuss at me. Deborah said she's here because she likes to be.
So
thank you to everybody who stays here and supports me. I tell the truth, and if you don't want to hear the truth, goodbye. You know, I've grown to have a hard shell.
I'm not gonna glue this one just yet. I'm gonna wait. All right, so this one, these two go together. Then there's this one. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to keep this map, but for what? Okay, a minute.
Whoa! I about spilled my Mod Podge. That'd have been a mess.
These two go together. These 3.
Oh, somebody wrote on this. Ooh, apple cake. Some of these recipes look darn good. I have to try some of them, but I think I have another one just like this in my tote up in the attic. If not, they make these. I can probably. Well, I can't go now because the Goody Wheel's closed. I have to go. We'll be on when all this crap goes away.
Thank you, Deborah.
I'm almost done. A few more pages to go. So what's our first move for tomorrow? I know you got your game. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, so no streaming tomorrow.
Tomorrow's mixed media mashup, so we'll probably have to do that by ourselves.
Yeah.
And everybody remember, whenever I stream and I do it by myself, the words are backwards, so please don't Please don't get mad. The words will be backwards, but I always try and
Well,
read.
unless you do it in the evening. If you do it in the evening, then I can do it.
Oh, well, yeah, we have more players in the evening.
Yeah, that's what I said. That we've been doing it around 7 after I finish my game.
Well, that depends. You know how things have been going here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know exactly what I'm talking about. We'll
Yeah.
just have to see how things go.
Yeah, because I figured, I mean, we can stream in the morning or like, but not like, I usually catch up on everything on Friday, on Friday. So
Right. That's the reason why I don't bug you on Fridays.
yeah, Fridays and Saturdays and stuff. So
Yeah. Well, we normally don't stream on Saturdays.
yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to rain out here or not, but we're probably going to be working in the garden this weekend if it's good weather. So,
Are you able to stay safe?
outside, yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was a community plant
I mean,
or.
there's people out walking around and driving their cars. And
No,
everything.
I meant your garden. Is it your own backyard or is it?
Yeah, it's fenced in.
It's not one. Yeah, so it's not one that you share with people. Okay.
No, on both sides we're fenced in. Yes, all 3 sides of the house is fenced in. It is private. Well, semi-private. You can see through, but it's fenced in. Nobody can get in besides if they go until they go through the front and through the side yards. Other than that, nobody can get in. I'm gonna beat his mouth with my fist here in a minute if you don't quit cussing. John's got a potty mouth.
And I just realized I forgot. I made myself tea earlier, but I forgot to make the batch of tea.
I made mine before the show. Huh. That's the first thing James Lee asked when he came in. He said, "Make tea?" I was like, "Yep, right there." I knew I needed to make it. Do it.
No, I make a big, huge batch and then I put it in the fridge.
Oh, don't ever put it in the fridge right after you make it. Don't do that. Let it
No.
get.
Hold on, I'll explain how I do it.
Oh, okay. See what we do, or what I do, is I brew it. We have the gallon size things that you can make for gallons, and I have 2 medium size tea pitcher things, or pitchers. And so I brew it. I put about that much sugar in the bottom, about maybe an inch and a half of sugar in it, and what that does is it makes basically a gallon. I make 2 pitchers of tea at once. And so whenever I brew it, I put sugar in there, pour the tea. I brew it in a coffee pot, actually. I brew my tea through a coffee pot, and it has a strong setting, so I brew it strong. So when it's done, I let it steep for about 10 minutes, but this time I didn't.
Okay, so what
after I get it poured into
Okay,
the pitchers, after I get it poured into the pitchers, I stir the sugar and the first round of tea up, stir it up. Then I put cold water in it, and then I empty half of that out into the other pitcher and fill the rest of them up with water, and I put it in my metal sink to cool off before I put it in the refrigerator.
No. So
I do.
What I basically do is I boil the water, put in 5 tea bags in there, and I let it. Just listen. I let it seep overnight. I leave it in the water overnight. Pretty much let it sit, and then the next morning when I get up, I'll dump out all the tea bags, and add cold water and sugar, and that's perfect. I don't go through all the mess and everything else. I just let it sit. I've got one of the carafes, carafes? Does somebody?
Keurigs?
Yeah,
Keurigs?
yeah.
I do
So
too, but I don't use it.
yeah, so I
I
have.
don't have the thingies for it.
Huh?
I don't have the little things to put
I
down
don't.
in it.
No. I have just the carfait because somebody threw it out. I got it at one of the thrift stores, and it's like a thermos. So
Oh.
I let it sit overnight with the tea bags in it.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? So it seeps overnight. I'll either use tea bags themselves or I'll use the loose leaf if I have any.
Are you talking about the Keurig or are you talking about a craft?
Keurig Craft.
Oh,
Keurig
okay.
Craft. It's the 2-liter or the big huge coffee pot that you normally get in the Keurig machine, the 2.0.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I bought just the carfait, just the coffee pot, because somebody threw away the machine, but they saved the coffee pot.
Cindy says she uses the cold brew and it's ready in 10 minutes. Now, our friend John has some of that stuff, and they say it's pretty good.
I don't know. I've never seen it here.
I have the cold brew coffee, but I don't have the cold brew tea. He does. Okay, I'm going to go through and dry these because these are real flimsy, and these are pretty good. These are ready to roll. See, that one's crunchy. This one I did with the alien glue. The alien glue. I mean, they're thick. It sounds like cardstock now.
I've been wanting to get the cold brew. Is that Cindy? Is that the cold brew in coffee or in tea?
They've got both.
I've only seen the coffee cold brew. I've never seen the tea one.
Let me see if John's got it. Hang on. Hey, John.
Yeah.
He didn't bring it, so I can't show you what it looks like. She said the tea.
Yeah, I know she said the tea, but I've never seen it here. And I'm just not looking at the right thing.
Yeah, I've said John had some. He just didn't bring his bag because he comes and visits about every day, but he leaves. But he had some the other day, and they really do look like regular tea bags.
Okay, wait a minute. Cindy says I use cold brew ready in 10 minutes. They are regular tea bags. Okay, I guess I'm not understanding that.
They look like regular tea bags. There's something about the that makes it faster.
Yeah, because I know there's a way of doing tea just by you pouring in cold water and letting it sit, but I've never seen those. Again, I'm in Canada, so I don't always have everything you guys do.
All right. I never heard of them until he brought them.
I mean, the one thing that I fell in love with when I was in Florida many, many years ago, and my sister-in-law's is apple butter or something that you guys have. I have never seen.
That's good.
Yeah,
Apple butter. It's that brown thick sauce that's real sweet. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. It was just apple butter she had in the fridge.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's southern. That's a southern thing.
Oh, that ain't in Canada. There you go. Okay, this one's pretty much. Luckily, I'm on my last book because let's see if this one's been opened. Yeah. Emily, are you drawing something? Because it sounds like you went mute.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Just real quiet. I was listening to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Right.
Deborah said she's back. She's back.
Hi, Deborah again. Welcome back.
Back in the flat. Turn the roof. Cindy said, yeah, put it in the bag. Put the tea bag in the pitcher of water and put it in the fridge.
So is that just like straight Lipton iced tea, tea bags? Just put it in water and leave it in the fridge? Is that what you're talking about?
What John had was Lipton, so I don't know if they actually make another brand that like that, but yeah, Lipton makes it.
Right, but what I'm trying to figure out is the one that Cindy is talking about. Is it that you just put tea in, like regular tea, Lipton regular tea, take it out of the container and then put it into a pitcher of water and leave it in the fridge overnight?
That's the way they explained it to me, but you might have to ask her.
Okay. I will try it, Cindy. Because like I said, I usually just make it in a Carfait and then mix it in the morning after it's been seeping overnight. Because then it's really, really strong and I can add a lot of water to it.
Cindy said it has to be the cold brew.
Oh, okay. So the packaging has to say cold brew. All right. I'm going to have to check on and see if they have it on Amazon.
And she said, and it's ready in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check on Amazon and see if they have it. Darn it, I want to save this page. Actually, I kind of got an idea. This one's in the menu. There we go. Okay.
Lisa's saying, are you going to sell your junk journals? Everything that I make basically is for sale. Yes, I am, but I don't know about Marie.
Yes. Shoot, did I just screw that up? Oh man, I think I just screwed this up. Yeah, I did. Oh well. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, Lise, the junk journal that I made with the corset cover, that one is going to come up for sale because that one is way too big for me and I don't like it. So that one will eventually be on the chopping block.
Hey, you used my phrase.
Yep. There we go. Because I wanted to save the picture with the prints on the chair.
Yeah, go ahead. You've seen what I did. I ripped out 8 at sometimes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Rip out what you want.
No, this is not being really. There we go. Okay. This is temperamental and I'm not liking it. So there we go. Now let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Woohoo!
Woo, that's hot.
Yeah, so the junk journal that I made in the last couple of days, the one with the corset leaves, that one will be coming up for sale. As to when it's going to be for sale, don't know. I mean, if somebody wants to buy it now, that's fine, but I'm not going to be able to mail it out, and as I'm stuck with everything right now until they open up the border. Once the border's back open again, that mail is guaranteed to be delivered, then I'm going to send the packages out. Because right now they're accepting deliveries or they're accepting packages, but they're not giving us a tracking or a guarantee. So I'm sorry, but you guys spent way too much money on a lot of that stuff for me to say maybe you'll get it.
I have a funny feeling some of these pages are going to come out because some are very, very loose in the spine. Probably have to reinforce those.
Not sure. There. Okay, done. Okay. This one.
All right, that thickened up a little bit once I dried it. Look. All right. And onward ho to the second one. That sounds like chipboard. Out. Sorry. Cooper. That sounds like chipboard. For cardstock, actually. So those are pretty thick pages. Yeah. All right, so that one's done. Well, not completely done. We haven't worked in it, but grab the other. Stick that in there. This one was the first one, I believe. No, I don't use that one. This one.
Good. I got about 20 paper pads and all the books are in between there. So they're going to stay overnight. So I said I've got about 20 paper pads. So I just jammed all 3 of the books in between there.
Oh, speaking of, hang on a minute. I got to put mine in between books. I'm going to use my big this book and
Yep.
my Cosmos book. Like those.
Oh. You said you want to make a ring binder, right?
A ring bound journal. It's where you use the binder rings, the ones that snap apart, and you make 3 holes. Like say this is your journal.
Wait. Look at this. I got this that I can use.
See, what I use is let's see if I can find it. Where's my template at? There it is. I use this. This is my template. You see the holes?
Yeah, I got a few of those.
So just pretend that this is the sheet. I'm going to use this as the paper. And say this is the back. So what you do is you poke holes all the way through your papers at the same spot, and you put those little rings through them.
Yeah, but okay, but I got these sheets here. So do I back them on cardstock?
Yes. You back them on something a little thicker than your paper, sort of like a manila folder.
These are cardstock. These are cardstocks.
Back it on something like manila folders, something a little thicker than your regular cardstock, like manila folders. And then you basically trim it down to size, and you poke your holes, and you put the little, those little, I think they're binder rings. I think it's what they're called.
Yeah, I know. I've got, I did have them up here.
And so what I do is I take about 20 sheets of cards, or not cardstock, but of the vanilla folder, cut out, put them in the rings, and then I pull out one sheet per stream, and I do both sides. And I just do random things, like sometimes I'll do vintage,
So-
I'll sometimes do steampunk, sometimes I'll do
So it's like these things
stone.
here. Hold on a minute. These things.
Yes, ma'am.
So I have these ones and I have the colored ones. I have these ones as well.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. I just got to find my contraption that I have all of them sitting in.
Because I can use I can use a 3-hole punch. I'm not gonna do it. I can use a 3-hole punch because that's what I was kind of thinking of doing with this one, is to turning it in because it's already. But I just didn't know if I should back it, if I should glue it onto another paper.
See, what I do is I totally start from scratch. I collage, I paste, I put pictures down, I pop things up. I don't know what it's called, but if you go back way back in my streams, you'll see me making like journal pages from or 3-ring binder. I can't remember, but you'll have to search for it, like binder or 3-ring binder or something or other in my group or in my channel. You'll see what I do. I make it look like a mixed media type of dealio.
Yeah, okay, I'm out of that one.
Yeah, you'll have to watch me do it. It's very interesting.
See, this one here, I was
going to use this one or not.
mix this with
There are so many really cool pictures in here. I've got really cool books, and I just don't know what to do with them. And you've seen that whenever that looks like Nathan.
yeah, but is that regular book or is that magazine paper?
This is regular book page. This is what I tried to do first, like cut the pages out, and they were sewn in, the signatures.
Yeah.
And so it didn't work for me. But I really don't want to glue the pages together because there's so many really cool pictures, architectural pictures like that I could scan that I wouldn't be able to print them. I mean, there's just really cool pictures in here, like diagrams that can be printed and fussy cut around, like very industrial. Like that right there, that could be scanned and used in a journal. Look at that railroad journal.
Yeah.
Just as like background words and stuff. Something very similar to Tim Holtz. Very, very similar. Like this right here. There's another one.
Yeah.
Telegraph machinery. And so there's just, I'm having second thoughts on this one. I thought I would be able to use it, but the more you look at it, the more you kind of grow fond of it. Probably have to go through and fussy cut. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do is I'll fussy cut through here.
The one, I'll show you what I was talking about that I said that I already have the template for. Give me a second. If I can find it, I'll show it to you.
Now, what you could probably do is a mini. Like a mini. That way you get used to what I'm doing. I wonder if I have another book that I could do this with. I'm running out of books to play with. I mean, I could do it with this one because this is a very political book and it's already been ripped. But it's got that shiny coating on it. I'll try it and see. Hi, Andrew. Did Daddy leave the door open, Raven? I bet he did. Raven, come here. You're going to get run over. Come here. I thought you had left the door open. All right. Don't hate me, guys, but I don't use these type of things. It's very political, and I really don't do political things. So I'm going to use this book. This will be my small one.
course, when you're looking for something, you never find it, right?
Yep. Here it goes. You know that. I'm just gluing these together because I found out that they were like the very first book I tried to do this with. It's sewn in. So my happy butt is, guess what? Hodgepodge again.
Found it. It's have to go through the right bags. Ugh. All right. Did I ever show you this one?
No.
Yeah. This one's called a grad view album. This is the one that I had bought for Stacy to make it for her if I lost. So that I can model. See how it goes to gatefold. Only thing that it has the rings and everything on it. But I think though, I'm not sure if it's got the actual. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Look.
Hang on. Let me finish getting this. Whoa, about done it again. Dad blessed it, Emily. All right, now what? Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's called, this one you can get at Class Act, the Garden View album, and it's $10.99, so like $8 American. And it's one set with 6 pieces of chipboard. And it comes all pre-cut, so all you're doing is basically putting it together. So front and back. And then it even comes with the rings to put it together. Yeah, so then it even has the, if you want to use the craft. Well, actually, maybe it's 2 of them. Contains one set of 6 pieces of each of black. Oh, it's 2 sets. It's 2 sets because one is craft and one is black. So you've got a set of 6 craft and one black, and it comes with the cover of it. So it goes like that.
Bye, Miss Deborah.
So that's the front.
Sorry, I just looked up and seen your comment. If you're still here, hon.
Bye, Deborah. Thanks for staying here and hanging with us. So there's that. There's this one. So that's the first set. And then it comes with the second set. And there's an extra piece in this. I don't know why. And this didn't. Yeah, there's an extra piece in this one. Huh, interesting. So you've got a black set and you've got a craft set. And you can add extra pieces to it because you just have to have the right paper and then cut it the same way. So that's why I said I knew what you were talking about, and then they even include an extra one. So in actuality, you can make 3 of them.
I make mine just a scotch different. I mean,
yeah, same idea though. Same idea, exact same idea. Oh no, there isn't the next. Okay, I see how it's done. You're supposed to take this piece with that. That's the way it's supposed to go, and then the cover. So then you've got this one. It's got to go this way, and you do it that way. That's it. There we go. Now that's why it had 2 extra pieces. And it comes with the instruction sheet in case you don't know how to do it.
Hmm.
But yeah, if we're gonna do a book like you're talking about, then I'm gonna use this journal kit to make it with. Because this would be perfect to do in a 3-ring binder. I just have to back it up on cardstock. Because it's one-sided anyway. So I can use one cardstock and back front and back. And then that way it's double-sided. And it's 36 sheets. So half of that would be 15, 16. No, 17, 36, 18. 18 sheets.
Now keep in mind, if you do it the way I do, it will alligator out. You'll have something that looks like this in your hand. It'll be wide. But you may have to bump up your rings. I came out with
I have 1.5-inch rings. I just have to find them. I don't know where I put them.
I came out with 2-inch rings, the bigger ones, the bigger small ones.
Ooh.
I came out with 2-inch rings. I had to go and scout for them.
Yeah,
It came out this big.
don't know if I can get my hands on 2-inch rings. I may have to go and buy those. I do not have 2-inch rings.
I don't know if I have any more left.
Half.
I thought I did, but I went looking for them the other day, and yeah, I can find them.
Well, then I'll make two ring binders. I don't have to make them.
I started out with like the 1-inch ones.
I don't like big ones. You know, these are 1 inch. Actually, 1 inch and a quarter. An inch and a quarter. Because I have enough of this paper to make 2 of them. I don't know about you guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, whoever's still listening. I prefer to make small ones. I don't like them when they're too big that you can't do much with it.
See, I take each page out, and when I get done with it, I put it in. So each time
I watched when you were doing, I think the monthly one. I can't remember what it was called, but you did a monthly.
Yeah, very similar to that, but I didn't bulk it out like I did.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, because that's when I first started watching you, so I remember what you
really. Man, that was last year, around May, I think.
Yeah, 2 years ago. So.
Yeah. Wow, that's been a minute.
Yep.
I found the books the other day, and I was looking through, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember when you used to do those on a daily basis. Monthly basis, because you come on and you do the July one and the August one and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to drag that back out, and I think I know where it's at. It's right there at the top of my closet. What was it?
Anyway, are you done?
No, but this is the one that you're talking about.
Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this to the side. We'll take a trip down memory lane. I still gotta show off Rose's stuff. So this was May's journal.
I'm gonna put the camera on you.
Okay.
What?
So this was, gosh, when did you say this was? 2 years ago?
It would have been May 2019 probably. See, you should have put the year on it, so you would have known.
I don't remember.
I know you don't remember. That's why I said you should have put the year on it. You put the last, but you forgot to put and it was prompts. I'd have to go on.
I think I've got the prompts on here. I think I wrote them on here.
Yeah.
And so this one was window. And so what I did was I took a piece of just scrapbook paper, and I drew windows in, and I just took them out, and then I have found a picture of a beach centered it up, and found some looked like aloe or something out of a magazine, and made it into a beach scene, like you're looking out the window or looking in, out. I don't know. It's like a different style of a window. I know this should be on this side, but you know the concept. All right, this one was no filter, which means you could do anything that you wanted to. Very artistic, very mishmash of stuff that Marina does not like.
Yep.
Ah, Reuben! Holy crap! You scared the bejesus out of me. He says, "Mama, I love you." What are you doing? You coming to see what Mom's doing? Coming to see what Mom's doing? You hear him purring? You can hear him. I don't know if you hear him. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You giving me lovins. Oh, you giving me lovins. What are you doing? Coming over here? You want to see everybody? You want to say hi? Everybody hi? He says, "I want to get in your lap, Mama."
What did you call that?
Word journal? Art word journal? Hell, I don't know.
Okay, you did call it a word journal, and it looks like you did that back in 2018. I was right. You did it for.
Oh my God, this is 2 years ago, guys.
Yeah, May 11th, because that one's the May one you have in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one
I didn't finish the next one. No, sir, you ain't calling me. No telemarketer's calling me. Really, honey.
Okay.
But anyway, this one was skyline. So what we did was we painted up the skyline. You're stepping on my hair, buddy. You're stepping on my hair. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, 2000. All of them are 2018.
And let's see what's
Yeah,
next.
you called it a word journal.
Inside my home. Those are all the things that are inside my kitchen. And it was just mishmash of collage. What are you doing, bud? You better not get into my paper. No, no, no. You can sit on my shoulder. You can purr in my ear, but you ain't getting on my paper. No. I want a Cracker Ranch. He says, Mama. He says, Mama, I finally get to be in here. Get off my.
All right, so we got an idea of what you were doing with that. So now show the stuff that Rose, the other album that you were talking about for Rose.
All right. Oh, I want to go back through here, though. On my way. Nature. Wish. Oh, paint. Stairs. This one's I love, and I got a poll from the audience. This was from everybody.
Yeah.
This was eyes. This was wire. This was barbed wire, and there was a horse standing behind the barbed wire. The horse slept. It really did.
That looks like a horse. It looks like a distorted chicken.
That's not a.
Sorry, that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a beak in front of it with the ears standing up. Like it's just, I don't know, a mishmash of animals.
I don't know. It was just something. All right, and this one was free choice. I got to do whatever I wanted, and you know, me and James Lee love owls, so I had to pick out an owl. All right, and this one was quirky. You know how I am. I'm quirky.
Yep.
So we did a mishmash of bright colors. And this one, it says, begins with an A. So we had an agenda. We had arrows. We had either avocado or apples. I'm not sure exactly what that is at the second. We had the artist, authentic, antlers, antique, I guess, award, a whole new concert or concept. You're not doing too good. You have two. You ain't getting no more. You ain't doing two. Don't. Guys, hang on a minute.
All right, I'm gonna put it back on mine. So basically, she'll be back in a minute. Got all mine pretty much all done. I don't know what to talk about, guys. What do you think I should do with this? Turn it into like a rig journal binder as well? Or use it to make a mini album? I don't know. That was the other idea that Emily had shown me this afternoon. Because there's some pretty papers in here. It's all cardstock, so it's really thick paper. But it's only one-sided. That's the only problem I have with it. I mean, the other idea is I could use this and then do it like something like this. Back these two together. Let me see if it's big enough. Yes, it is. There we go. Then that's going to make it for a very, very big journal. But it's an idea. Make it half black and white. Nah, I don't think so. I like that. Might just turn this into a journal type of thing. I like the pages in here. I bought it that I was going to color them, and then I never did it. Kind of got another idea since I've got lots of black ink. Scan all these images and then print them all off on just thin paper and bind it into an album. Hey, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Make it into my black and white album, which I'm going to do because I bought, I found some beautiful contact paper. Look at this contact paper at the dollar store this afternoon. And that would look perfect with my black and white album that I want to do. See, because look at some of these. And then at the very back, they've even included some cards. Best wishes, thanks. So it'll be blank, some beautiful ephemera. So these are meant to be cards that you do up. From and to, hooray, happy birthday, warm wishes, love you, you're amazing. What does that one other one say? You're amazing. You're my little flower. Thank you. Just for you. I think that might be the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. So there's about 10 different things. But I pick up things at the dollar store. Again, this was actually originally by Die Cut the View, and I think I picked it up at the dollar store. And it's meant to be colored and stuff, so. Okay, Emily's back. And you are back?
Yes, I'm back. Not happy. I'll explain later to you.
Yep. Anyway,
I'm going to say one word again.
Yep. I know what you mean.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Sorry. All right. So this one was street art. And so what I did was a depiction of a wall. And you know those spray paint artists? And he left Cooper in here. What? So anyway, street art, and this one was clouds. This one was pastel, so we did some pastel colors. This one was learn, so in other words, open new doors for everyone. Get inspired. Index, midterms, solutions, final exams, get out and play. And this one was, I remember this very directly. This one was a suggestion from Lizzie. She said a little red schoolhouse.
Oh, nice.
So we drew a little red schoolhouse for Lizzie. What are you looking for?
My phone.
It's not in here. Go on. Not tonight. Yes. I ain't gonna deal with this shit tonight. I'm sorry, but I will go. Not doing it tonight. Anyway, what was this one? Music. So, what the world needs now is love. Yeah. Spoken like a true king there. For the love of music is what I put on there. And this one was memories, and this was actually a combined list of memories that everybody had of they were little. I've got Mama Wanda here, Jamie Seals. Let's see, I've got Little C's on here. Gloria Schmidt. Let's see, I'm reading upside down. There's a lot of them on here. But anyway, just a lot of memories that people had back when they were younger. They could remember. This one said, sometimes sometimes I sing, pray, I paint, I art and paint, I cook, I sleep, laugh, I play in the garden. Sometimes I forget. Write, I draw, I cry. I'm a fur mom. And I remember back when these kittens were born, we had Rambo, we had Oddball, we had Nala, we Dozer, and Simon. So we have half of them. And here he is lining up the door. Okay, then we have simplicity. And so what I did was I printed up some simplicity patterns from the Pinterest. That's what I got from that, and I grunged it up a little bit, vintaged it up. And then we had hats. So we printed some things up from the Pinterest and printed some hats up. Let's see, what was that one? I think that one was linen. And what I did was I stamped a little farm scene there, and I have all of these stamps. I placed it all in there. Each piece was separate. So I stamped it on some linen. I think it looks neat. So I think it was linen or stamps one. I'm not sure. And this one was inspiration or something like that. I don't write the words on here. All right, it says inspiring quotes or some words said by actors or something. I can't remember. It says, it's here, allergy season. From dusk till dawn, escape. There is simply nothing else like it. Let's see, that one is got faded out from the ink. It says, you are living in your own love story right now. It's time to declare your destiny. That's what that one says. I've got a lot of strong women. I've got a lot of strong women in my life, actors, producers, friends, family. I'm going to be there to support them. Yeah, I like that. So that one is in upside down, but yeah, I accidentally done the thing upside down. As I said, I told you I did. All right, that one is travel. No, not travel, shop. Like what you shop for. And this, I themed it around Christmas. That's the things that I want to shop for Christmas. So Christmas tree, new glasses, new ornaments, luggage, a new house. I don't know. That one was depth. I painted a scene, and these are die cuts. And so painted a depth. I like that one. That's one of my favorites. And this one, I think it was food. I'm not exactly sure. This one was in my hand, and you had to name something that had the word hand in the title. And we had a lot of people name things in this list. Please excuse the handwriting. I was writing very quickly. I think, let's see what's one here. This one right here, Joey Dupree, living hand to mouth. That's what we're all doing right now. Living hand to mouth. A lot of handing. This one was something red. So the whole page is red. We have red flowers, red clocks, red hearts, things like that. Everything is red, metallic, and huge. And I think that was it. And that was the back cover. So this was the month of May. I think I got halfway through June and stopped. But yeah, that was our word prompt journal, and it was ring bound. But I wanted to show the box that Miss Rose Caldell fits me. Oh. Where'd it go? He let Ruben in here, and he went to the store. Oh, crap. All right, so I got this wonderful package from Rose. I'll set this here. I originally sent 2 of these little journals, but I have misplaced one because I cleaned. But she had asked if I would like some ephemera, and I said yes. I would gladly use some. And so what she did is she sent me a box of goodies, and you all have seen this one. It's a cute little ephemera pocket. This is what I this is what I modeled the ones that we made online after. These are the ones that I made from the book pages. So this is the one that Rose made, and she stuffed it full of ephemera pieces. I love it. And these are going to be used in some journals coming up. Beautiful tag here. And that is the pocket, book page pockets that she made. Very beautiful. I love the way she did this. Very gorgeous. Alright, so that's the first one. I have a little note from her. Alright, so she has made this cute little, looks like it's made from watercolor front, but this is so cute. This is a, no, that's this media. I'm not sure. Or it might be just smooth watercolor paper. Ooh. And this is a cute little safety pin. And this is an ATC coin made by Sharon Lombard. And she made it into an embellished paper clip. Isn't that cute? All right, and she's got a cute little embellishment card here. Journaling card and cute little tag. Cute little pocket. And put that back here. Tuck that back in there. I really don't want to break that envelope area there. And so this is just a cute little blank journal that she has did a pamphlet stitch with, sewn in. And then at the back, she's got a cute little pocket here with some ephemera card or journaling card. Cute little placement card. And it all tucks in here. Cute. And she has sent a handful of cute little ephemera pieces. I'm going to pull the camera down just a little bit, that way y'all can see what I'm doing. We ain't got to keep showing the tag, little quote cards, pretty and purple. And we have a cute little placement card or a journaling card. And that's not me, that's the box, I promise. Spring has sprung, bachelor button. We have a cute little card. Dress. Plaque. Cute little butterfly. I don't know if that's a sticker or cardstock. No, that's cardstock. Story begins. Double-sided. This almost looks like a Timmy Holtz. I don't know. Almost looks like it. I don't know. Got some stamps. Some money. Rich. Money, money, money. $2, $2, $2. I got $6. I'm rich. Alright, and then I have a cute little fairy. Almost looks like she had a flower in her hand. Flower is cut off, but I think that's cute. Alright, and we have some guest checks, the one with the carbons. We have some journaling cards. We have a chipboard piece with a butterfly. Journaling cards. Card. Card. Another little stamp. Journaling card. I like this one. Journaling card. Another one. And another one. Is that even possible to work? Got a little maze. And look, it's a jewel. Hot dang. Cute. And then she sent me some punchinella. I can use this as a stencil. That's the clear iridescent punchinella. I'm surprised I remember the name of this stuff.
I've seen that stuff, but I've never been able to get to actually buy it.
I don't know where they sell this stuff at, to be honest.
See again?
I said, I don't know where they sell this stuff.
Yeah, neither do I. That's what I'm saying. I've seen it, but like not in actual stores. Like I've seen it online and stuff, but I haven't seen it where I can actually buy it. You know, one day I've got to sit and I've got to go through my freaking hardware stores and see. Like, you know, I bet you a lot of this stuff is just from people that have husbands that are in construction and having to tag along and thinking, ooh, going down the aisle. Oh, I can use this for that book. I can use that for that book. You know,
yeah. Don't take me to Home Depot or Lowe's.
exactly.
Never take me to Home Depot or Lowe's and expect me not to look at something and go, All right, so
Exactly.
also sent this cute little tag book. This is a very, very large tag book. Isn't that gorgeous? I love how that is so vintage. This is material that she has bound it with to hold it together, to hinge it with. All right. So we have a cute little pocket here. That's a bingo card, journaling card, and a tag. That's wow. That's a hard. I don't know what she has mounted that on, but that is thick. I would think it was a postcard. Yeah, I think it was a postcard, but she's made this cute little tag with it.
Yeah, Rose did an amazing job on some of that stuff that she sent you. It's like,
She
wow.
did. See what I mean about wanting to use some of this ephemera in some of the journals?
Exactly.
I mean, I'll put who made it on it. Just when I sell it, I'll put who it was made by. That way, she gets the recognition of the piece.
Recognition, not nation.
Whatever. But she will get the recognition of the art
There you
pieces
go.
that are in the journals. I don't like to not let people know that that I made it. All right, and this is cardstock, a cute little journaling, or cardstock and scrapbook paper, double-sided, and it looks like some coffee-stained paper. Register of operations, that's ledger paper. I think she sprayed it. Well, it looks like it's like she's cleaned off her her stamper, and she's did that. I think that's neat. Oh wow, look at that. That is pretty. Very vintagey. All right, and then I'm not going to pull this all the way out because it was a pain in the butt to put back in. You have to be real careful. But that looks like a doily. She has folded it up and made it look like a pocket. Now, I seen this done just the other day on a tutorial I watched, but it was done with a regular sheet of paper into a circle, from a circle into one of these. And so I thought it was really neat. So this says, "The future awaits." And it's just a two-sided journaling card there. And that, what type of thing did she use? This looks like, I know what that is. I know the looks of that. That was done with a almost with a mailing box. It is. That is a priority box. Look, marking. Smart idea.
Yeah, makes it really steady and sturdy and heavy.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Hear that? That's nice. All right, so we have that. All right, we have another cute little pocket. I love this. That's lace. It's like a lace piece. Very pretty. And then this is a cute little pocket that says, I'm thinking that says timeless.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have a cute little pocket that holds a couple of pieces of ephemera. Looks like it's from the same cardstock or card set. Judging from the nightingales. I believe that's a nightingale. I'm not sure. Looks like a nightingale. Don't know if it is or not, but yeah. And that cardstock. I thought that was material, but that's cardstock. That's really pretty material there. Or cardstock. Very pretty. All right, this one is a little bit of a journal, and I think I might have to grab this clip and use it elsewhere because I like the clip. But I'll leave it on here as for right now. She has got this cute little trifold journal here, and this is cheesecloth that she has sprayed, I'm guessing. And she's got a double matted focal piece in the front. All right, in the first opening, we have a pocket with a paper that has, looks like a scroll.
Mhm.
2 sheets of that. How did that close? Huh?
That's it. Yeah, you got it. I was just about to say it when you figured it out.
All right, and that's a corner tuck. This will give you some ideas for the journal. All right, I've got that there. Put that right there so I don't lose it. And that has been sprayed, so it's an empty pocket or empty side there. Oh, look at that, Marina.
Yeah, waterfall.
And this is a waterfall style. All right. Must have brought dirt in here from the garden in here. I picked that up, got it out of the way. So it looks like it's dirt from a garden. All right, and so we got a waterfall effect here. And this was made, it looks like, from a file folder, from one side of a file folder. And it was, look at that.
Yeah, it's one side of a file folder, exactly.
All right, and so this one flips open for a piece of, looks like a piece of paper that she has stained or it was made like that. I don't know if that was cardstock or paper she scanned and printed. That's what it looks like. That she scanned and printed. Yeah, that's cute. That is that's a sticker.
Sticker.
She's put down. Yeah, that's a sticker. Cool. I thought that was part of the page until I dipped the page in. That's neat. And so that's that little mini folder. We have another little pocket that she's made. This would go great in the junk journal because all the pink and that has the roses on it. Yeah. And so we have, oh, I love that. It's shimmery. And a little frame that's got glitter. All right. And that's all in that little pocket. Cute. And I believe this was done on a file folder as well. Yeah, I think it was. That's neat. And we have one more cute little, I really like this one. This is so pretty. Very vintage. All right, this has a pocket, which pulls out into a, use that image before, into a cute little pull-up pocket. It says, the world of reality has its limits. The world of imagination is boundless. A little journaling card. Anything else in there? I hadn't checked these out. That's made from a greeting card. He's made a little pocket. This is very similar to what can go in an album.
Yep.
All right, and you open it up, you see this. This is actual real
Film.
from what's it called? The
Film.
Yeah, film reel. That is actual film.
Yep, I've got tons of those things.
Yeah, I sold some. Quite a few of them, actually. All right, so this is a cute little tuck. This pulls up. It's got a little journaling spot. You've got a little tag hidden underneath that says adventure is awaiting for those who dare to dream. And then we have a cute little tuck here, which is hiding some cute little ephemera pieces. Cute, cute. A little pocket there. I think this is it for this one. Yep, that was it. And she sewed all that around the edges. Didn't Rose do such a good job?
Yes, she did. She just
Alright,
did some
and then
beautiful stuff.
next we have a journal. I believe it's a junk journal. A blank junk journal. And on the front, she has stuffed in her little pockets some ephemera cards, some tags. It's the Eastern Bluebird. This one is a train check. That's all in the first pocket. And in the back pocket, she has stuffed them full of goodies. Oh, look at that.
That's
I want
pretty
to try
pretty
that.
fabric.
No, oh yeah, this is fabric. This right here is soft as all get out. That is nice. But got some ephemera here. The little postcard. This is really neat. She's got a pocket here. She's got a pocket here. That could be a pocket, and that's a pocket. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets in a very, very different way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 pockets in there, which is really cool. And she had sewn the edges of that. That was full of goodness. This is a pattern paper. Yes, it is a junk journal. It's a blank junk journal. She did a really good job putting this stuff together.
Yep, it's really nice.
Oh, that's a little gift bag. Oh, empty. And that looks like an envelope. Anything in there?
Yep.
Good. That looks like a money envelope or a bank envelope. Looks like a PDF paper. There's the other half of that bag. Got lines on it. Music paper. Almost to the end. The other half of that. And that's the end of that one. And she has sewn that in, you can see. And she has hidden, well, no, she didn't hide it, but she did lace
Yeah.
around the edge, and you can still see the binding where she did the pamphlet stitch very closely. But it's so well hidden that you can hardly tell because I thought it was covered at first. So yes, this is a cute little blank junk journal or a journaling journal. We had 2, but I cannot find her other journal, but it was very similar to what I'm about to pull out. Got this back in here. Oh, I just used blue paintbrush. Because I was modeling it for you the other day as a suggestion or an example, and I can't remember where I put the darn thing. I have jotted it down where it went. Right, so we open it up and it's held together with a piece of, oh, no, I'm at a loss. I had it in my mind the other day. It's that material that looks like linen, but it's not linen, it's the other stuff.
Broadcloth?
What's broadcloth?
It's the same thing, cotton cloth. It's
the more brownish color and it can be ripped.
yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, what is the name of that stuff? Not linen. It's something else. Oh my gosh. Muslin. Muslin.
Okay.
I was about to panic because I was like, no, I know this. What is the word? All right, and this is a sewn-in signature. This is the spine. This looks like about a 1-inch, or well, 2-inch spine. Yeah. All right, and this is the focal point for the front. This is a picture with the overlay of lace and a matted and distressed piece there.
Rose made this?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow.
It opens like this.
Wow.
All right, so it's a trifold. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Trifold. Yeah, trifold. You're right.
Okay, so on our fold where we open up the journal has a cute little pocket, and it's filled with all kinds of goodies. And so we have a cute little tag, and it's got a poem, and I can't read all the way through it, but it's got this cute little girl, Mr. Tim Holtz, maybe one of his pictures. We've got a glassine bag. I really like that bag. Very steampunkish style. We've got a little envelope, and I think it's just a little plain little, another one of those little placement card, empty pocket. And then we have a cute little, small little journaling envelope. Not envelope, but little notebook. So we got some pages here that she's stuck in here to journal on, and she has sewn those in. I've made these before. That's actually pretty neat. She's sewn those in. And we've got a cute little ephemera pocket over here, just full of little flowers and busy bees and things like that. All right, and that's all that was in this cute little pocket here. Put it all in one. All right, and we open it up again. We have another little pocket here. All right, and then we have a, oh wow, we have a little, I don't know, it's not an ATC, it's bigger than an ATC. It looks like a journaling card. I'm going to say journaling card because I'm not exactly sure what it is. But it's really pretty because it's purple and shiny. And it says smile. Really pretty. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is a cute little, oh wow, I haven't seen something like this. So it's a little notebook thing, but it's also a little tuck pocket. I'm not exactly sure what to call it, but it is really neat. I may have to play with this idea. And so what it is a little pocket here that has a cute little tag in here. Blank thing. So when you open it up on the top, it also has another pocket at the top with a piece of ephemera at the inside. And then you look on the bottom, there's also another pocket here with a cute little tag. And then we have another, it's a repeat from the inside, but on the opposite side, and I love that. It's a cute little ephemera card with a journaling side. I think this is so neat. All right, and then we also have a tag. Cute. She's made one of those little number tags into a cute little ephemera tag. That is neat. All right, and then we have some invoice paper with a carbon. And Reuben again. Your daddy opened the door so you could get in here, didn't you? Mm-hmm. All right, and tuck all that back in there. And on this side, she has created a junk journaling side or a journaling area. With some coffee stained paper. Oh, wow. That looked like it was a bled image. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you coming over here to see what it was doing? You can't get up there. You cannot get up there. What? Oh, you love it. Come on. Come on down. Come on. Come on down. Down here. There you go. Off down. There you go. All right. Now we have a coffee or tea stained. No, you can't get back up there. No. No, you're curious. No. Reuben, honey, get up there. Do something, Mr. Tails. All right, so we're going to continue on through this a little bit faster. He's up here to see what I'm doing. And we are. There's the other side of that. Oh, wow. Got a really fancy schmancy rent receipt. Oh, that's pretty. All right, come down. Come down. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. It's not a trifold. It's not a trifold. There's more. All right, you open it up, and there you go. You've got more stuff. And so we have a library card holder with a printed library card. We have another library card holder with a beautiful tag there. It says, always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. All right, Reuben, you and your sister are just alike. I love that. It's so pretty. Very shiny. All right. Reuben, no, honey. No. No. And then we have a cute little steampunk, looks like clock, where she's made it, looks like a little clock. But you can open it. Keep down. You're going to have to stay off the journal, honey. But you can take that out, and it's really cute. Looks like a clock. But you cannot move that, though. It's glued down. That is really cool. You know, she's making music. Yeah, you're very good at that. All right, and so we have that. And this looks like honey, I love you too, bud. I love you too. Mama's busy. This looks like a sprayed, and she looks like she's distressed it. I'm not exactly sure how she's done that. I love you too, bud. And then we have a postcard, journaling card. There's a lot of goodies in this one. I don't know where the other one went. I'm sure there was more in it. I can take a look at that one. I hadn't even opened it. I've already lost it. So big. Reuben, honey. All right. So we have another ephemera tag with pockets. And in the first pocket is, ow, Ruben. Ow. He is pawing. He is kneading my hair and my neck. He's like this at my hair. And that hurts. All right, so this pocket is a lace pocket. And in this pocket, she has got some goodies in there for me. A cute little shoe. Got some flowers. We have some journaling cards, camera cards. And right here, she's got 4 pockets, it looks like. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything in there. It doesn't look like it. No, Ruben. Get over there. No. Ooh, that just scratched the far out of my neck.
All right, my dinner is ready.
I know. I heard the beep.
Yep.
Ruben, honey, you are in the way, honey. All right, so I'm about done. This wasn't a trifold. This was a mini besides 3. It's folded out again.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that says happy day. So we got a picture of roses and then a birdie. You hear them birds?
Yeah,
you
right.
hear them birds?
Door's open.
Oh my gosh, he's kneading my head again. Ow! I don't know why he didn't put the kitties out. I bet your Raven's outside. I bet you he left him in here on purpose. All right, and then I have some really pretty flowers. Some they're not chipboard, but they're thicker piece. Ruben, you giving me lovins. Then I have some black and white flowers. And then another Timmy picture, little person, and a journaling card. I think that's it. Let me make sure. I love you too, buddy. I'm gonna put that down here. I don't lose it. Yeah, I'll be using a lot of this ephemera in the next coming up journals because it is so pretty. Yeah, that was it on that. All right, and when you close it up, you have a pocket here. You have a bird, card, guest check, and a piece of really pretty snippets of paper with words on it. And I believe that was it, because that one doesn't have anything on it. And so we close it. So this thing was very nice, very full of beautiful pieces. I'm not going to wrap it around twice. I'm just going to tie it in right here. So what y'all think of all them goodies? Miss Rose outdid herself.
Yes, she did.
I would love to know where she got all this stuff. This is absolutely gorgeous. There was another journal about the size of this, but it's the one that I was showing you as a size thing, and I don't know where that one went. It's in this room somewhere. It's probably sitting underneath a piece of paper. I just don't see it. I don't know. But that is all of that. And I have one more thing that I got from Teresa Petro as a gift. I gotta get it. Got this a few days ago. And I just totally left it sitting. Yeah, this one was not Teresa Pedro, but Teresa Brady. When she first did her very first mixed media mashup, I participated, and I won a prize. And I want to show you what I won. I think it's pretty. This beauty is what I won. Look at that. Blue Boutique Suite.
Oh, that is pretty.
Yes, and it's a rubber stamp. And I believe it's
You need
just,
to use that in some of your things that we're making.
yes, that's the reason why I pulled it out. I was gonna bring it in here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I want the rest of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still in. I don't know if they still make them, but this.
Doubt it. That looks like it's a Tuesday morning clearance section.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, but it says Belle. That is absolutely gorgeous. But I've been wanting to bring this in here. I just needed to do my live stream to do it. So I'm gonna toss that envelope in the garbage, and I'm gonna put it with those stamps that we're gonna be using for Mother's Day cards and things like that. We'll put that in here. That way I know it's in here. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I believe I've covered just about everything. Wow.
Yep.
3 hours and 38 minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
So all of that I got from those.
Finished an hour ago, but that's fine.
Oh, well, it gives you time. It gave you time to.
Anyway,
Right, so,
good night.
huh?
We're gonna say good night. And
Yeah.
probably Emily will be back on tomorrow night with her mixed media, but you won't see me again until either Sunday or Monday.
Right. Now, I mean, it might be canceled because of certain situations here on the home front. We've got a lot of stuff to do, so just beware. If you don't see it, I'll make a post in the group if you are a part of our group, if it will be canceled or not. I do apologize for the cancellations of many streams, but unforeseen circumstances happens here at the house, so I cannot help that. But we are trying to make up for that with some extra streams this week, so hopefully y'all ain't gonna be mad at me too much. All right, guys, I'm gonna say a special thank you to Rose Caldell and a special thank you to Teresa Brady. And I don't remember her name. She is from the Pink, or not Pink Poodles, but the unicorns. I got my beautiful little die cut dress forms, and I got a few little gifts extra with that. So I want to say thank you. I cannot remember your name, so if you are watching, thank you very much. I received those today. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to say I love you very much and thank you for coming and joining us today. If you are not a part of our group on Facebook, Creative Jewels by Emily, go and check us out. Send us a friend request and we'll get you in there. That way you can create and share your artwork with us. And also, I hope that you were inspired to dig out a book and tear it apart and make a junk journal with us. We were going to be coming up with some really neat ideas to put into these junk journals, so please watch out for our stream notifications of either videos or lives. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to shut up right now and tell you to hit those thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe if you enjoyed tonight's show. And after that, I'm going to say see ya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Bye.